Hanging video. Hi. I love to do cleaning inspiration videos. You know what's really cool about when you go introvert and when you live the introverted life, hashtag introverted life? You don't compete with anybody. You just focus on making yourself the best it can be and being happy. I compete with nobody. Don't ever compete with anyone. Like, I think there's some weirdness in our culture where I feel like sometimes, whether it be like academically, career wise, or just in like relationship, friendship setting, like sometimes men tell women that they need to compete with each other. And I'm going to say, nope, go quiet on your Western front and back end, and you compete with no woman. You're just yourself and your happy clam little self. And that's the best thing because who wants to compete with other people? Introverts don't. Like, we're focused on cleaning our houses, reading good books and enjoying our lives. Like, we just don't. Like, the right people will find us. We don't have to compete with anyone. Like, I don't know. I just find that funny because I know there's some women that say things like that to men too. And the whole competition culture, no, it's just not attractive. Like, nobody should be competing with anyone. Little do they know that it's a very extroverted pastime. So when you would encounter an introvert, they just don't care. Like, they're like, whatever. Like, they're too busy focusing on themselves. I mean, they'll be nice to people in their group, but an introvert knows how to take care of themselves. They just do. And they're not looking for drama, and they're not starting drama, and they're like just secure within themselves. They don't need other people to see the world as they do. Like a true introvert. Like a true introvert does not need to foist any of that on anybody else, you know? But that's all I'm gonna think about that because I just think you get to a point and you're like, there is a shift. Like your mind just like it shifts and it shifts hard. And I would say Billy Joel's definitely probably very extroverted. I don't think he's introverted at all, but I do like the sentiments of that song, My Life. Just live your life, focus on making it the best it can be, and it doesn't really matter. Like, I know some people really hate that. Like, when you say it doesn't matter what other people think about you, but that's like something that I've always truly believed. But extroverted people, like, they don't really believe that. They need their validation from other people to some extent, or they need some sort of like social recognition, you know. And when you just don't really thrive on that, like they are like, what? They're like, what? No, it does not matter what other people think about you. If you're sensitive, like a meanie might hurt your feelings, but at the end of the day, you really just have to work at it doesn't really matter what they think about you because if they're not your best friend and they're not like loving you and wanting to do things with you because they adore you, it doesn't matter. You can be kind to people, you can be cordial to people, but a lot of the other things just they're not that important. I'm so into my introverted life at this point. You know, I just don't have any interest in competing with anybody except for making my life better. And that's it. And I also think that by making my life better, I can focus on making other people's lives better, you know? There's a lot of overlap in these things. Apparently, I made some jokes in my YouTube shorts, and I think some people didn't get it. But I like made AI characters. If you know, you know, like what an AI character is. But I just thought it was funny that some people actually thought the AI characters that I made in that joke video like satire. Because I get a lot of people like telling me in comments that I'm on the YouTubes because it's a dating profile or something like that, which is just ridiculous because so many people have YouTube channels just to either educate, entertain, or have fun. And I sometimes entertain on my channel, sometimes educate, mostly entertain. You know, I'm just sharing my creativity. I'm not here to look for random date time, but like I got so many comments the other day telling me that that must be what my YouTube channel's about. So I thought, you know, let's have some fun, okay? Let's have a little bit of funsies. So I made a whole bunch of fake AI boyfriends, and some people thought they were real. I'm like, these are AI characters. Like, have you never used AI? Like, it's just funny. But it does kind of make me wonder because I'm on TikTok, and sometimes when I scroll on TikToks, like there's more like photo TikToks kind of getting more traction, which is ironic because Instagram used to be all photos and TikTok used to be short videos. And then with the success of scrolling on TikTok's, you know, algorithm, Instagram created Reels. Well, there's also Reels, I think, on Facebook too, because Facebook and Instagram, they're owned by the same company essentially, but which is Meta. But here's the irony about this whole, like, I would see on TikTok there would be like this ad for a supplement, and it's usually a very dodgy supplement at that. But it's like these really outlandish, over the top scenarios where this person's like telling stories that are just so over the top, and all the pictures are made with AI, or they're just like pictures that they scraped off the internet. And it'll be 5 different people, but they all have like a similar story. And then people are in the comments talking about it. And either they have a whole bunch of AI accounts, like bot accounts that are commenting back at them. So I'm like, do people not know what AI is? So I was on TikTok and I saw that there's a funny filter called the AI boyfriend. And it looks so fake. It looks so fake. Like it doesn't even make me look exactly like me, to be honest. Like the AI of me doesn't exactly look like me. It looks not quite right. But like some people are like, oh my gosh, who is this guy? And then I've had some people say, oh, like I'm too old to date you. And I'm like, yeah, I was never gonna date somebody I didn't know on YouTube. Like, it's kind of weird. No, 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 no.